Welcome. It's your boy Steven the Dream. I am here for the Carolina year-end music wrap-up. We called it a round table, but clearly there's no table, man. It might be some bowls thrown. We might flip the table over, so we got rid of it completely. This has been a great year for the Carolinas in terms of music, entertainment. Everybody's been working their tails off all year, and I wanted to bring a bunch of people together that's had a great hand in creating what's been going on this year together for one purpose, and that's to discuss Carolina music, man. First and foremost, welcome to the experience. This is This, That, and the Third interview series. I'm your host, Steven the Dream, and we are live at the Power 104.4 FM studios.
Yes, sir, and it's your boy Shawn Connor, formerly known as Stash Rock Brock. I'm here to get a lot off my chest today, man. What's up? How you feeling?
Stash Pot Brock. I don't even know who that guy is. I don't even know who Stash Pot Brock is. First and foremost, I got Shawn Connor in the building today.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
we'll get into the technicalities of that.
Yes, we will.
I usually like you jumped right into it. That's how I know you eager. That's how I know you eager to get up here and let these people know what's up. Because last time we saw you, like you said, it was a different person. You know what I'm saying?
Totally was.
This is a guy that I like to, say that, South Carolina has a lot of hidden pockets. You hear about a place like Utahville, you really might not think music. Y'all don't know what you would think, honestly. You might not think anything other
You might think sports.
You might think sports.
Definitely sports.
But this is a guy who really kind of stamping his mark, his place in South Carolina, and understanding that he can come from a small town and really blow up into an artist that he's becoming today. He takes his craft really serious, from production, making sure his music sounds correct, making sure he sounds correct, from videos and promotion. But we got Shawn Connor up here today, man.
How y'all feeling today, everybody watching that?
Shawn Connor, man. Let's just get right into it, man.
Yes, sir.
Who is Shawn Connor? Not the album,
Mm-hmm.
but if we even got to go into that, why the name change? Why Shawn Connor now? And who is Shawn Connor?
Well, Shawn Connor is the superstar, the final product, what I've been cultivating over these years, getting everything right. I got my sound correct. I'm doing my own thing. That's who Shawn Connor is. But the reason I changed my name, I just felt like I was a different person, and I think this name is a little bit more marketable. Because like when I was going places, I was in and out these different venues, and they was all stumbling over my name and fumbling it, and I was like, I'm just go ahead and change it.
Okay.
So I decided to change it and keep my real name in it. Well, part of it, keep part of my real name in my rap name. And I was like, I think it was something that needed to be done, because the moment I announced it, everybody was like, yes,
Right.
this is what we've been waiting for.
I'll say, I mean, it rolls off the tongue a little better, you know what I'm saying? In terms of Stash Pot Brock, I think you can still be used as a moniker, you know what I'm
I
saying?
will.
I think
will.
we'll see Stash Pot Brock again, but I like the not resurrection, but the rising of Shawn Connor, we'll say.
Yes.
Of course, it has the double entendre, I'm sure, with the movie and everything. Is there any inspirations from that as well, or is that something that you thought about as well when coming up with the name, deciding to use the name?
Well, I took parts of that. Well, if people don't know, we're talking about the actor Sean Connery.
Yeah,
But-
Sean Connery,
Yes.
but
I took parts of that.
You really
and
put your
I
foot
thought
in
about
this one.
Jay-Z. I'm a big Hov fan. I was like, what's Jay-Z's name? His name is Sean Carter. So I was like,
okay.
maybe if I just, kind of mix the two together, see what I get. And it sounds cool. It sounds super dope. So I was like, that's
like
going to be my new name.
When you made the decision, how has it been in terms of like, is it a rebrand as well? Like, is it a new sound that we're expecting? Like, what came with it other than the name change? What came with it in terms of self?
I think I got to the point. I actually built up a nice little following. So I got to the point where when I changed it, they were all happy and excited, but they weren't shocked. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the music go, the sound that I have now, that sound that I've been working on, is totally different. It's more of a, I'm not going to try to compare myself to anybody, but it's in a whole different lane now.
I mean, last time you was on here, you said Kanye was a big influence.
Yes.
he likes to switch it up from time to time and to jump in something different. Is that do you feel like it'll be something that dramatic, or is it just a evolution more so?
I think it's more the evolution.
Okay.
Over time, I may jump into something different, but for right now, it's just the evolution.
Okay.
All artists do that. All artists, the great ones at least, they can do it over and over again. They can recreate themselves.
Right.
Think about it. You think about Lil Wayne, how many times he rebranded. You think about
lot.
Kanye West, how many times he rebranded. Drake, every album he keeps recreating himself. So
Right.
that's what the great ones do. Anybody can do it once, but you can't do it multiple times.
Yeah. If you can, then that's your Diddy.
Future.
Hey,
Yeah,
Titty boy.
exactly.
It can happen. It can happen. Let me ask you, 2019 was a big year for the Carolinas in general.
Yes, it was. Huge.
You dropped 5 projects, bro.
5.
Bangers.
Could have been 7, but I chilled out.
You let it breathe.
I let it breathe.
What was your favorite Bighorn Sheep?
Ooh, that one was
That's
crazy.
me. I'm just putting it on the table. That's me right
That's
there.
your favorite?
That's me right there. I'm riding to that one still to the day on the regular. I still throw in the other joints, but that one right there, that goes into rotation too still. So that was the one I appreciated the most. How about yourself?
I would say my favorite would be Broken Arrow, baby, because I got a little bit more personal on that.
Okay.
And Broken Arrow is the street I grew up on. So I think that was my favorite. But all of those mixtapes that I dropped are actually like just throwaways from this album. I've been recording this album for at least 2 years now.
The build up was to get to here.
Yes.
To get to tonight, to get to what is it, the 3rd? We on the 3rd? January
Yep,
the 3rd.
January 3rd.
What was the decision to come early? Cause it's Meet Shawn Connor, right?
Yes, it's called Meet Shawn Connor.
Meet
I
Shawn
actually
Connor.
dropped the EP a few months ago called Who's Shawn Connor?
Right.
And I just thought that would be a genius rollout plan to get everybody excited. And I
5
dropped,
project, 5 songs, 4 songs, 5 songs.
it was 7.
7.
Seven
Okay,
songs.
so
And-
some quick, some slight.
Yep, and I think 3 of them are actually from this album, and
Okay.
the other 4 are just tracks that I did for that specific EP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why the decision to come start the year like this? Is that a statement? Are you just
Oh yes, it's definitely a statement.
Okay.
Because at the end of the year, I'm not gonna take shots at you because I know you rock with me. But it was a
Yeah.
lot of these Carolina blogs that didn't have me on their list.
Okay. Nah, you could come for me because I missed you. I missed you on the round table. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna have this conversation. I'm gonna tell everybody right now. We starting the year. I don't care if I didn't get you on the list tonight, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know we represented real well.
Yeah.
I care that I didn't say your name on that, honestly, because you somebody that I listen to. Now it's a lot of people, but I know that that's one of those things where I wanted to be like that. I wanted to motivate for next year because I want people to be like, if you left me off, you tripping.
I saw that. I saw a lot of these lists, and I was like, wow. I saw one when it was a top 100 list, and I still didn't crack it.
A top 100?
Top 100.
Was it South Carolina, or just
South Carolina. It was South Carolina.
Sheesh.
A top 100, and I was like, okay. Well, January, we'll see about that.
So this is your start to say, look, here I am. Go ahead and we starting with a fresh slate.
It's gonna be.
That's how it should be. We starting with a fresh slate for this year.
It's gonna be crazy. This project is crazy.
Do you plan on hitting them a lot this year? Or what is your plans for this project? Do you want, since it's something that you've been working towards, is it one that we'll hear more singles from? Do you want to sit on it? Do you want to work it more? Like how in terms of this project do you want to push it?
I'm gonna work on this one. I'm gonna work this one to the death.
Okay.
I may drop again, maybe towards the end of the year or towards the summer, but I'm gonna let this one sit for a minute
I
because
think
this
you got
is a
some,
masterpiece.
Joints on. I've got the pleasure, which I appreciate of hearing a version of the project. I'll say, and what
It's
I heard,
mostly still intact.
I had a real nice vibe session, man. Like I like how you mixed. I mean, it's coming to. I mean, I don't know what you've given away in terms of it, but I'll say it puts me in an error. It puts me in an error. I'll say that for sure.
What era are we talking?
I mean, that 90s, 80s, you know what I'm saying? Really like throwback, but not even in a terms of where it's dated. It's not dated at all.
Sounds
but when
fresh.
I'm listening to it, I'm like, yo, okay. We not popping Percocets, Molly talking, you know what I'm saying? We on something, the 808s is there, the beats is there, but it's different, bro. And I respect the fact that you could get into that pocket, get into that zone, because it's tough these days.
I never was the type of dude to rap about popping perks and sipping lean and shooting people, robbing people, because I don't live that life.
Right.
I only
Right.
give people something authentic. I talk
As you
about
should.
real situations. Sometimes a little too real and a little too personal, but
Mm-hmm.
I talk about real life things like relationships, heartbreak,
Right.
how I'm feeling at the moment, like my family life, things like that. That's what I talk about, and people they relate to it because they relate to me as a person.
I think that's what Bighorn Sheep did for me because there's like a run on there of like I ain't gonna say love songs, but like
Yeah,
breakup songs.
yeah.
I can't even go title because when I listen to it straight through. I can't even think title for title, but it was one of them things where I was kind of going through something. And it was
Mhm.
like, yo, why bro got me feeling? Why I'm more in my feelings than I need to be right
Mhm.
now? Cause like forget this, but it was like it was one of those things where that's why I appreciate that album. But I appreciated you as an artist understanding that you might not have had the intentions of it, but then again, if you did, it did what it was supposed to do.
No, I purposely did that, and I did that
Okay.
again on this project. There is a run like that,
Okay. Okay.
and I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. It's more towards the end, so I get all my stuff. I pop my shit at the
Pop your
beginning.
shit.
But yeah, I do that on purpose because the way I piece albums together is like a story.
Mm.
I start off here, I give you an outlook on life in general, and I break it all the way down,
Mm.
like what I'm going through personally. And if at the time, I think that was the beginning of the year last year when I started recording Big Home Sheep. It was just a lot going on as far as like my relationship and things like that. So
Right. Right.
I got all of that off on the track.
I'm glad you got it off, cause you went through that, so we didn't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Let me ask you. Last time we spoke, we were gearing up in terms of like you working with different producers.
Yes.
Anybody new on a project that we, maybe wouldn't expect? Any type of like sound on there that you thought was a good vibe that people wouldn't expect from you in terms of production or something that was out the way? Or like you said, since you're cultivating this sound, I know everything will be a little different. But was it one thing that people are gonna be like, "Yo, that's you"? Like that's Shawn Connor,
Yes, I think the production as far as the production, it's I try to give a more cinematic vibe.
Yeah.
Like I went super big on it. It's a lot of dark, grimy sounds in it. A lot of synths hitting out of nowhere. As far as the mixing, I got the panning right. Sometimes you might hear something go from the left to the right.
Yeah,
People like
yeah.
the small little nuances like that.
For sure.
And it's just I'm amazed myself when I listen to it. Like I listen to it every day, and there's something new that I like every day about it.
Yeah.
It's one of those projects.
Shawn Connor's with us. This, that, and the third interview series. A little controversy, I want to say. Your mixtape cover. Was it for who is Shawn Connor? Had very similarities to another big name artist. Now I'm not gonna you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how it could have happened, but I know I saw your tape.
Yes.
And then a little bit later, I saw a rapper. I saw a rapper that's locked up for a very crazy situation.
Very serious thing.
Very serious situation. Come up with a surprise tape, and the covers look very similar.
They look identical, actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no
Title
cap.
and all.
No cap. Title. So his project was called "Who Is Shawn Connor," and I'll let y'all put the rest together there in terms of what I'm saying, who this person is. But when you see stuff like that, what does that do for you? Because at the end of the day, it could be a coincidence.
It could be.
Could very well be a coincidence.
But there's a deeper story behind it.
Okay. Is it something you want to elaborate on?
Yeah, I can go ahead and get into it. The cover artist who made the other cover.
Oh, it is the same. It's the same person?
He didn't make my cover, but he
okay.
made one of my previous covers before. So I'm pretty sure he saw that, and when he got hit up to do that one, I'm pretty sure he had that in mind.
Yeah.
So I was looking at it, I was like, these similarities are a little too coincidental.
Right.
And then I realized who made the cover, and I was like, okay, I get it now. I get it.
So all the more reason, is that like a thing where, it's not nothing you could have really prevented.
No.
It's not really nothing you could do, but I guess it maybe shows you a little influence. And that might not be that artist's fault per se, but also people are paying attention, clearly,
Yes, and in South Carolina, my influence in South Carolina is crazy. Like
you can hear it. You can hear it.
Before I started taking music serious and really doing it, like South Carolina had a particular sound. That when you say South Carolina, you automatically knew what it was going to sound like. And then I came along and I came out there with something totally different, and now you can see everybody's coming with something different. Now South Carolina is like a big melting pot of talent.
Yes.
That was undiscovered until, a couple people popped off here and there. But now, when I came along with the melodies and the singing and the heartbreak, you can hear that a lot in a lot of different people.
I do. And I enjoy, the type of music that you make, the sound that you putting out there. On the album, you got a track called Neutral.
Yes, I do.
Neutral is, I'll let you explain Neutral kind of in terms of it. The video is out as well. We're going to play the video for the people. But why did you decide to lead with Neutral? Is it a specific reason? Is it, why Neutral to kick it off?
I felt Neutral would be a proper single because it bops, it got that bop to it, got that bounce to it. But I'm also talking about something that's a little serious and people will relate to. It's confrontation, really. Like, if you're not with me, you against me. If you ain't with me, you are op. You just upping up the chance of getting popped. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when people hear that, they was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I give you the bop with it, too. It's kind of like a formula.
Yeah. It's one of those. Yeah. It's one of those stash. It's like Auntie. Like, Auntie got me the same way. It was like
something serious, but it got some bop to it.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
And that's a formula I learned from artists like Drake. Because Drake, he'll say something. He'll have a song that's so serious, but you'll be bopping to it because the beat, the repetitiveness, the hook, like the catchiness of it all. And that's what I was going for.
Okay.
I think I did a good job.
I like the track. You know what I'm saying? Well, another one of Stash Pot Brock's singles that need to be on somebody's radio.
Yeah.
We got to figure that out. We in a radio station right now.
We'll figure it out.
But I'll let you introduce the video. Another shot by Foot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the guy Foot.
Shout out to my guy
now,
Foot.
Ain't he?
Yeah, he is, and I actually like it. Cause
I've heard some stuff as well that I like.
Before he started, we was actually shooting a video for Neutral.
Okay.
And he told me he wanted to, and I was like, Foot, do it. Like,
right.
If anybody should be doing it, it should be you because you have more connections to people than a lot of artists.
Factual.
And I told him if you hit anybody up for a feature, they'll be more willing to do it because of who you are.
They might be crazy not to do it because they know a video is gonna come with it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a video shot for your song.
So I was like, you need to go ahead and do it. And I think right after that, he started doing it.
He went ahead.
Mm-hmm.
This
was October.
I applaud him from going ahead and doing, not to make this about Foot, but I know y'all got a relationship to where he's spoken about you and you willing to speak about him. But I don't want people to feel like they can be boxed in. Like, I think he feels like he'll have a little pushback because he's shot by Foot.
Yeah.
But if you got the talent to do something and you got the resources and you can want to do it, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna tell that man he need to just stick to videos. I say that for sure.
I would never tell somebody to stick to one thing because I know that you can do multiple things and still win. I mean, look at people like Joe Budden.
Facts.
Do multiple
10-year
things.
rebrand.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally a 10-year rebrand.
And you look at people like Hitmaker, formerly known as Young Bird.
Come on now. You say Young Bird first. Chain Snatch, Beat Up.
Exactly.
Hitmaker.
Chris
Brown. Exactly. All the hits right now. So
I would never tell somebody just to do one thing.
Yeah.
Never. I would never do that. That's against me because I wouldn't do one thing.
What I will tell y'all is be neutral. You better stay neutral.
Yes, stay neutral.
Or hey, you just check out the video right now. Is this and the third interview series? Steven the Dream, Shawn Connor.
Yes, sir.
This is Neutral. We'll be right back.
Damn, you really put your foot in this one.
Yeah. Go dummy, Kyle.
Boy, if you ain't with me, you are up. You just upping up the chance of getting popped. Oh yeah, all my niggas told me that I need to stop because they the ones that's pulling all the stop. Boy, if you ain't with me, you are up. You just upping up the chance of getting popped. Oh yeah, all my niggas told me that I need to stop because they the ones that's pulling all the stops. So yeah, stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. You better. Boy, if you ain't with me, you are up. You just upping up the chance of getting popped. Oh yeah, all my niggas told me that I need to stop because they the ones that's pulling all the stops. So yeah, stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. My nigga told me that he had to drop. The last case he caught, he had to get it dropped. Oh yeah, asking me if he had my back, he got it locked. Told me shots ain't only coming on the rock. So yeah, a little birdie told me I was going pop. The same birdie almost got his ass popped. Oh yeah, getting money, I just gotta cash out. Oh yeah, Had to hustle for it, take another route. Oh yeah. Franklin's a neutral. They ain't picking sides, you can get it if you get it. Hate to tell you, so can I, and it beautiful. I ain't gon' lie, we can split it, but the splits ain't getting bigger than the pie. It's unusual. I ain't gon' lie, never cared about a friend, I only care about mine. Maybe you should know. I care about time, you don't care about yours, but I care about mine. Boy, if you ain't with me, you a op. You just upping up the chance of getting popped. Oh yeah, all my niggas told me that I need to stop, because they the ones that's pulling all the stops. So yeah, stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. Boy, if you ain't with me, you a op. You just upping up the chance of getting popped. Oh yeah, all my niggas told me that I need to stop, because they the ones that's pulling all the stops. So yeah, stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. But you better stay neutral. But you better stay neutral.
Welcome. It's your boy Steven the Dream. I am here for the Carolina year-end music wrap-up. We called it a round table, but clearly there's no table, man. It might be some bowls thrown. We might flip the table over, so we got rid of it completely. This has been a great year for Carolinas in terms of music, entertainment. Everybody's been working their tails off all year, and I wanted to bring a bunch of people together that's had a great hand in creating what's been going on this year, together for one purpose, and that's to discuss Carolina music, man. Back in the building, this, that, and the third interview series. Steven the Dream, Shawn Connor.
Yes, sir.
Y'all just saw that neutral.
One of my favorites.
It's a real dope one, man. So it's like you said, it's got that bop to it.
Yes, definitely.
We 1 hour away from Meet Shawn Connor.
The album. I'm calling it an album.
It's what it is.
It is what it is. I'm calling it an album.
Like you said, it's been a year's worth of work, you know what I'm saying? The mixtapes was, you know what I'm saying, enjoy, snack, now let's eat.
Oh, we eating.
Let's eat.
And we eating. My fans are going to eat. They've been killing me for this.
You excited, though?
Yes, very. They've been hitting me up for this for months now.
I'm excited, too, man, because this is like the start of, like, I just believe so much is going to happen in 2020 for, like, a lot of people.
Yes.
And I had the same feeling last year, and it paid off. It occurred. But it's like this year, I think it's just going to be no denying that door is off the hinges now with the Carolinas.
Yes. Oh, it's definitely
like we opened it, we kicked it up, open, and it want to come back. But we about to just
ain't no coming back.
There's
no coming back. The hottest artist in the game right now is from the Carolinas.
Facts.
That's just facts.
It's no question.
There's no denying that.
When we talk about hottest artists, who's the best artist of all time?
The best artist
on Shawn Connor's list of best artists, if we can get into it, like, because the reason I ask you is because you're someone like I can see one day in the media game because of you're outspoken. You're not afraid to say what you're gonna say about whatever it is, and that could be tough. Like, as an artist, I know that because that could get your fans like a little riled up, but it's like
it works for me.
But
the best artist of all time, and y'all gotta stop denying this. It's Jay-Z. It's just what it is. It's Jay-Z, man. When you look at his career and you look at the number of classics that he put out, he put out The Blueprint, it changed the game. It changed the sound of rap in the 2000s. Before The Blueprint, there was nobody doing those samples like that, man. Then after that, you got the whole Kanye wave. Even though he was a producer, you got the Just Blaze wave. Dipset came out of that sound. Like, The Blueprint is one of those albums. It's just crazy. And then he came back again with the Black Album, which is his retirement album, and that's like one of the best albums of all time when you talk about rap albums. And then everybody always says Reasonable Doubt. That was just an introduction. So the best artist of all time is definitely Jay-Z, hands down.
I like your explanation for Hove. Hove is definitely a top tier artist all time. Let me ask you this though, when it comes to the sports, I know we don't want to get too deep into it, but
Yeah.
give me your NBA opinion right now, if you don't mind. Just your aspect of the league right now. What are your thoughts?
I like the competitiveness of it. I like how it's all spread out and all the superstars are, pairing up instead of doing big threes and big fours. And we got to give it up to LeBron James, man. To be able to be doing what he's doing at year 17, at age 35 is incredible. And I actually picked them to win it all this year, but I don't know,
The
man.
Lakers win it all.
I don't know. I don't know about the Clippers looking like they might take this thing, man.
My boy Kawhi's not playing with y'all this year, and I'm a Laker fan,
Yeah.
but I'm a Kawhi.
He look like he's not playing this year.
Kawhi is looking like he wants the league.
When he plays,
Load management.
yeah, when he plays, he's definitely taking over because those 2 games they played against the Lakers, man, he showed out. He balled out. He made sure to ball out those 2 games.
Who is Shawn Connor's NBA comparison? I know.
I would say Steph Curry.
Ooh, Steph Curry.
I would say Steph Curry.
Okay.
Because Steph Curry, it took him a long time, to find his place in the NBA. But when he finally found his place, boy, did he change the game.
Changed it
He
completely.
He changed it entirely. The first ever unanimous MVP.
That's facts.
That's
Okay.
facts.
Okay. I see what you're going for there. I see what you're going for there.
If we talking about an NFL comparison, I'm the rap Tom Brady.
The
I
rap
had to
Tom
sit-
Brady. Okay.
I had to
Talk-
sit for
tell me that one
years.
then. Explain that one. Okay.
I had to sit for years and watch everybody, do their thing. Everybody get their flowers. Nobody gave me a shot, but when I get my shot, you better believe I'm winning 6 or 7 in a row.
Rap game Tom Brady. We got an album on the way. Rap game. Never mind.
Nah,
We're gonna be quiet on that. We're gonna be quiet.
that would be my comparison.
Okay. I would say, to me, I like the Steph Curry comparison in NBA because it's different. It's changing the game. It's something that I never heard before, and what I did hear of it, it wasn't like when we first talked. It was
Yes.
stunner. It was stunner vibe. I was like, you gave me stunner vibes.
Yeah.
Just in the terms of the way it sounded.
Yeah.
But as I've
I
heard
can
it
see that.
evolve, it's like it's not stunner. No, it's Shawn Connor vibes. But it's like everybody else that tries to do it, it's really not the same. It's not the same.
It's not the same. I mean,
It's not.
you can try to take the sauce, but the sauce is the sauce, man. You either got it or you don't. That's all it is to it. You either have the sauce or you don't have the sauce.
The Tom Brady one, I had to think about that. Shawn Connor. Being the rap game Tom Brady, there's I get the comparison.
Well, I would say it like this. Right now, you won't be able to see it. Give it time.
Okay.
You'll see it over time.
Okay. I didn't see Lamar Jackson last year. I'm gonna be real with you.
I saw
wilding.
that.
was
I saw that
wilding.
in college.
I was wilding.
I saw that in
mad
college.
disrespectful.
I saw that in college. I said Jameis Winston was going to be a bust.
You saw that too?
People laughed me out of the gym.
That's my guy. I don't do James like that. That's my guy.
Come on, 30 touchdowns, 30 picks.
Even. His
Who
team
would-
went 8-8, didn't they? I think
Think
it went
about
like
it.
8-8.
Think about all the terrible quarterbacks in the NFL. Nobody has ever thrown 30
30.
picks in one season.
But how many quarterbacks have thrown 30 touchdowns?
But
That list ain't
the 30
too
picks
long.
negate 30 touchdowns. It's kind of like,
He's neutral.
yeah, he's kind of neutral. It's kind of like going to a job interview with 3 college degrees and 3 felonies on your record. That's what it is.
You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere. Not like that.
You ain't going nowhere with that one.
You're not
Believe
going
me.
nowhere.
Shawn Connor, I want to keep saying Stash Pot Brock, but I have to realize that
It's over with.
it's over with. It's over
And,
with.
well, I thought about keeping all my old music under that name, but then I was like,
I saw you. I saw the switch because I went to
nah,
look,
yeah.
and there was no. It was. I think there's like an album under there still. There's might be like one album there
It is,
on Apple
but
Music, but
it's coming down.
Okay,
It'll be
okay.
down before.
I was scared. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, I know he didn't just. But then I realized I was like, okay. There's a purpose. There's a purpose.
It
in the
got
play.
there pretty quick. It shocked me. I thought it was going to be a longer process, but it only took a matter of like a couple days, 3 to 4 days to switch everything over.
What can we expect in terms of like the next single? Are you gonna let the people decide? Do you have a video? Do you have like what's I don't want to have. We don't have to give away the rollout plan because I mean we're here. But in terms of like, is there something that people are gonna see next?
Yes, you're actually going to see a video for it. One of the singles that I released for
Okay.
Going Back. That seems to
Going
be
Back.
a lot of people's
Going
favorite
Back.
song.
I like how you started it, man. just got a vibe to it, like you said.
Yes.
It put me. It's a mood. It put me in a setting. It put me in a vibe.
When I actually heard that song, when I was recording that song, the only thing I had in my mind at the time was that Wiz Khalifa song, "The Kid Frankie," from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I actually how you say it?
Interpolate.
Interpolated.
Yeah,
the hook.
I got you.
There you
I
go.
got you.
There you go. I took part of that hook for the hook on Going Back.
That
So
might be
people
the
Yeah.
familiarity.
Yeah, that is.
We from South Carolina, y'all. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is,
We
this
say
is
words
a challenge.
different.
Yeah,
You know
this
what
is
I'm
a
saying?
challenge for us.
Well, Shawn, kind of like I said, I'm super excited about the release of the project. I'm glad that you starting the year off this way. I'm looking forward to more from you this year. I'm looking forward to the project doing what it needs to do. We spoke last time, and I asked you if we can speak this time next year. Where will we be? We haven't gotten to that point yet.
No, we haven't got to that point
People
yet.
can go review that. We still have time to get to that point. But as we are here today, January 3rd, 2020, it's January 2nd, my fault, 2020, where do you expect us to be January 2nd, 2021? If you can look into the future and predict it. For Shawn Connor.
For me,
Yes. Next time
Really?
we're talking, like, you know, what we'll be speaking about, you know, where's the setting, where we're going to be here, you know, we in a whole different area if y'all ain't realize, you know what I'm saying, you know.
well, last year I didn't really put a lot of expectation on myself. I just wanted to see how far I could take it without any limitations, and I exceeded what I thought I could ever do. So I'm going to keep that same energy,
Yes.
but I'm going to aim for the moon, of course. I'm
Okay.
aiming for the moon.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Aim for the moon.
Yes.
Aim for the moon.
If I
Hit
fall anywhere in the
motherfucking
sky,
Saturn.
yeah, if I fall anywhere in the sky, that just lets you know how hard I'm working.
There it is.
But I'm
though.
aiming for the moon.
I see you working out here, man. Keep it up. I'm with you, and I'm ready for this project to drop. Let's go crazy with it, man.
Yes,
Before I
absolutely.
get you out of here, let the people know where they can find you, where they can find their project. Give them all the vitals.
All right. Well, if you want to follow me, which I know you probably will, it's everywhere at one Shawn Connor. And it's self-explanatory. How you hear it is how you'll see it and how you'll type it. And you can find the album Meet Shawn Connor on all platforms at midnight, January 3rd, 2020.
Oh, yeah.
So be there or be square, no doubt.
Shawn Connor, you got some bars for me?
Always got bars for you, man.
Let's get it. We're going to take a quick break. Y'all don't go nowhere. It's going to be very quick. We'll be right back. Shawn Connor, this, that, and the third. Let's get it.